shit up.
Go something like this. I go by Yeka being 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, I don't be cooking crack in my homeboy's kitchen. I be about that information, share it with my brethren. You won't see me on no block serving fiends, catching cases. You see me on the web learning about registration, trying to search about my nationality and heritage, then research about history and what this U.S. carrying. I think my people slaves in the days of the Constitution, labeled them as livestock, tagged us, beat us, kept us moving, treated us with brutality and kept the world puking. Then promised slave rights, apologies and retributions. The Negro Act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. The Negro Act is still valid and they using it. That's why I gotta make this Yisrael music. Check it out. This is the Yisrael nation and I got a message that come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites, be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. We gotta be the most fearless, but we gotta keep up your laws though. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I'm spitting you through these bars, bro. If you focus, you can see them. Genocide and I see them. Constantine and his Roman friends is the first council and I see us. But as far as these Romans go, when the deepest all this Bible gets, all the books irrelevant, all through the New Testament, all through the good gospels, that book ain't been right since. Truth in the Old Testament, we call it book of remembrance. This is Yisrael with the message to the streets. Is it really real or is it all make-believe? Come to think about it, it's the system made unsafe for me. It's been killing me repeatedly, it shows through history. I go by Yeka being 12 tribes representing. Uncommon conscious music through your studios. Listen, the brainwashing lies, all the schemes that they pitching. If I was free, then why the policies affect my living? Why can't I walk it on my porch, 18 stone on my weed, right in front of the police without them harassing me? They be asking information, invading my privacy, talking about what you doing, officer, I'm doing me. See you operate in public sector, me, I'm in a private. I got my proper paperwork recorded and it's typed in. Can you please respect it? I don't want this to turn violent, or call your superior officer for we be fighting. So what a District of Columbia anyway? I think some schemers or some frauds in the USA. So what a District of Columbia anyway? I think some schemers and some frauds in the USA. This is Yisrael nation and I got a message to come from the streets. We can no longer be silent. We can no longer be weak. We can no longer suffer defeat from Ashkenazis trying to be me, trying to say that they're the real Jew when they only look Jewish to me. Judas to see what they do know. Don't you know Jewish for Judah, bro? Don't you know Judas the tribe of the nation against Yisrael? Who we gon' do this for? We can no longer suffer defeat from Edomites, be what they want us to be. We gotta be the most high chosen nation, cause that's the nation we was chosen to be. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. They Yisrael, yeah, good night. And I'm your brother, yeah.
You are listening to Yisrael United, hosted by your brother Yekabin. You can follow us on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and also subscribe to that YouTube channel. We're a kingdom awakening a nation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, welcome back to another great episode of Yisrael United. And I am your host, your brother Yekabin, and this is National Awareness. Yeah, this is the podcast that's gonna put you up on all that nationality game. You know what I'm saying? And guess what we doing it from? We're doing it straight from scripture. Right from the Bible, y'all, and you know what I'm saying? This is how we worship, this is how we get down. I got an awesome crew in the building with me today. Hey, won't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves?
What's up, guys? Devon.
Yeah, this is Demetrius.
What up, guys? Being Yakabin.
And I am your host, your brother Yekabin. And we got a phone number out there for y'all to call if y'all want to holler at us. Somebody go ahead and shoot that line out.
That number is 314-339-9759. Hit the line.
Hit us on up. If y'all got something to say, y'all got some questions to ask, y'all just like what we doing. We right here to fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with us. You did, you know. Alright, man, we got a great subject line to talk to y'all about today. We're going over what? What we going over today? These laws, statutes, and commandments?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. These laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what we going over today. And I'm going to let my brother D go ahead and take it on over, brother D.
Well, we're going to let Tim read it to us. We're going to start at Exodus chapter 20. And he's going to break them down. He's going to break the laws down. We're going to go over it right quick for you and let you know that these laws have to be followed.
No doubt. All right, Tim, what we going with?
Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. Then God spoke all these words. Verse 2. I am the Lord your God, who has brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. Verse. You shall have no other gods before me. Verse 4. You shall not make for yourself any idol or any likeness, form, manifestation of what is in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the water under the earth, as an object to worship. Verse 5. You shall not worship them nor serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous, impatient God, demanding what is rightfully and uniquely mine, visiting and avenging the iniquity, sin, guilt of the fathers on the children, that is calling the children to account for the sins of their fathers, to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me. Verse 6. But showing grace, what's that say?
6.
Gracious,
Showing mercy.
GRACIOUSNESS.
Graciousness.
Verse 6. But showing graciousness and steadfast loving kindness to thousands of generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. Verse 7. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. That is irreverently. What that irreverently? Irreverently. Irreverently in false affirmations or in ways that impugn the character of God. For the Lord will not hold guiltless nor leave unpunished the one who takes his name in vain, disregarding its reverence and its power. Verse 8. Remember the Sabbath, 7th day to keep in holy, set apart, dedicated to God. Verse 9. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. Verse 10. But the 7th day is a Sabbath a day of rest dedicated to the Lord your God. On that day you shall not do any work. You or your son or your daughter or your male servant or your female servant or your livestock or the temporary resident foreigner who stays within your city gates. Verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth and sea and everything that is in them, and he ceased on the 7th day. That is why the Lord blessed the 7th day and made it holy. That is, set it apart for his purposes.
Hey, read that one more time.
We at Exodus chapter 20, verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and everything that is in them, and he ceased on the 7th day. That is why the Lord blessed the 7th day and made it holy. That is, set it apart for his purposes. Verse
Apart
12.
for his purposes. That don't mean you rest. That means you rest from what you doing and do what he needs you to do. For his purposes. Keep going.
Purposes. Verse 12. Honor, respect, obey, care for your father and your mother, so that your days may be prolonged in the land the Lord your God gives you. Verse 13. You shall not commit murder, unjustified, deliberate, homicide. Verse 14. You shall not commit adultery. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 25.
You shouldn't commit adultery. What does that mean?
You should not commit adultery.
What does that mean?
That's under the line of you shouldn't have sex, just willy-nilly with different women,
While you're married.
Right.
No doubt. So
While you married. You
keep
should
going.
have sex with different women while you married.
Keep going.
We at Numbers chapter, Exodus chapter 20, verse 14. You shall not commit adultery. Verse 15. You shall not steal secretly, openly, fraudulently, or through carelessness.
Hold on, wait a minute. We need to say that one again just so we can understand that
Verse
one.
15.
That should not steal.
Thou shalt not.
What is stealing?
You shall not steal secretly, openly.
Hold on, wait a minute. You shouldn't steal secretly.
Secretly, openly.
So what's secretly? Behind people back.
You're right. Secretly.
Can't nobody see you steal. You shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't steal openly. You shouldn't
steal
steal while
openly
motherfuckers
or
can see you
secretly.
stealing.
Right.
Keep going.
You shouldn't steal either.
Fraudulently.
You shouldn't steal fraudulently. So who know what fraudulently is?
Stealing when you don't really need it.
Well, they committing fraud, like
Fraud. That's a fraud because you don't really need it.
Well, I mean,
It's
committing
stealing just
fraud
to
is
get
stealing in itself anyway.
Right. But you just stealing.
right. Okay.
So you shouldn't trick a motherfucker into stealing their shit. That's
Right.
fraud.
That's fraud.
Scam.
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 Fraud.
Scam.
It's bad.
Scamming.
That's stealing.
That's stealing.
That's another form of stealing, damn it. Keep going.
We at Exodus chapter 20, verse 16. 16.
Yeah, 16. You right.
You shall not testify falsely. That is lie, withhold, or manipulate.
What that mean? Or manipulate. So what does
Manipulate.
that mean, that whole little thing right there? What does that mean?
Lie or manipulate. I mean,
You shouldn't testify falsely. What does that mean?
that means you lying on somebody.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when you testify falsely, that ain't the truth.
Man, don't be lying on motherfuckers out here. Y'all wrong out here, man. Y'all be violating, bro. I'm telling you.
Straight up violating.
Stop lying on people. Hold on, we need to get these shit, cause motherfuckers don't understand where they be tripping at, man. Motherfuckers be tripping out here, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Keep going.
First, we at Exodus chapter 20, verse 17. You shall not covet that is selfishly desire and attempt to occur your neighbor's house.
What does that mean?
Covet. You shall not covet your neighbor's stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta
His
see what we
wife.
gotta talk about this shit. What that mean?
His wife, his furniture, his car.
Hold on, Tim. What you
his
say you
brand
reading
new
that from?
suit.
Exodus
We
what?
at Exodus chapter 20, verse 17.
Chapter 20, verse 17.
Yeah.
You do not covet your neighbor's house. You do not covet your neighbor's wife.
No.
Nor his male servant,
Uh-uh.
nor his female servant, nor his ox, nor his donkey,
None of
or
that.
whatever belongs to your neighbor. What is covet?
Break it down for us.
Somebody tell us what covet is. Get up.
Covet.
We do got a big ass book, y'all. Do we need to get it?
Get the big ass book. We need to know what covet
It
is.
sounds like it means not to
Covet.
like steal from
Oh.
your neighbors.
Covet.
Big ass book.
Now I know what jealous of is, but I don't know what covet is.
Look at what covet is.
You know, I know what envy is.
Because we need to know what not to do. Right?
We need to know what not to
We
do.
need to know what not to do. We say don't covet your
Don't
neighbor's
covet.
shit.
Right.
I mean, cop it.
Don't.
Run off with it.
No. I think it's
So you think it's not run out with the shit, Tim?
It do mean run
That's
off.
what you think?
Yeah.
All right,
No,
then
it's not
give us
covet.
some more. What y'all think? What is covet?
I think covet lines under the thing of wanting somebody else's stuff. You know, I mean, wanting somebody else's stuff. I mean,
Talking about like stealing?
Yeah,
Right,
no,
stealing?
not wanting somebody else's stuff. I mean, I think covet means, you know, it's kind of like envy and it's kind of like jealousy. You know, when you get jealous of somebody else's stuff, you know, oh, so and so got a new car, I hate them. Or so and so got a new house, I hate them. Or his woman look
so
too
you
good
think
to be
it's a
with him.
hatred thing?
I think it's some hatred in there.
All right, we got that. What you think, Ben Yekabin? Covet.
I think it's like a agreement thing. Yes, I don't know.
So you shouldn't make an agreement with your neighbor's shit? You say you shouldn't covet your neighbor's shit. What's covet?
Cause I know covenant is an agreement. So I
Okay,
feel
so
like
then you
covenant
thinking it's agreement.
is some type of something along them lines. something
Okay.
close to it.
That's cool. Everybody, you got your own. Everybody, I'm gonna tell y'all what the answer is, and ain't nobody right yet. So it's all
Everybody
good.
right? Good.
All right, Devon, what you think it is?
Devon looking at that one. He said, I'm not gonna be wrong.
Don't steal it, don't indulge in it.
It's not.
It seems
Don't
like
steal
it
it.
mean no, it ain't stealing.
Ain't stealing. Cause it
It
already said don't
it
steal.
it's yawning is like complaining, right?
Don't covet your neighbor's shit. You think it's complaining? Don't complain about your neighbor's shit.
No, I don't think
Not complaining. I'm trying to figure out what yawning. It's something to do with being around your neighbor. It's something to do.
Well, of
with
course you
think-
gotta be around your neighbor. He's your neighbor.
But it's saying it got something to do with possession as well. So
Okay, I get it. I can
Yeah.
agree. I can agree. Cause it's saying don't covet your neighbor's shit.
you don't want but your neighbor's stuff. Instead of one of your stuff.
right.
That was the closest answer, and you just was bullshitting.
Ah! Yeah, you know, he's right. Face.
That was the closest answer. I'm gonna tell y'all what the big ass book dictionary say.
What
all
it say?
right?
What it say? What we
It
wanna
says
know.
to desire that which is another's.
That sounds
To
right.
wish for excessively and culpably to crave for. So don't want your neighbor shit. If it's your neighbor shit, it's your neighbor shit.
Don't want that.
Don't want your neighbor shit. Don't
want your-
desire for your neighbor shit. So go back to scripture at 17, Exodus chapter 20, verse 17, right?
Thou
So
shalt not.
do not desire your neighbor's house. You do not desire your neighbor's wife, nor his male servant, nor his female servant, nor his ox, nor his donkey, nor whatever belongs to your neighbor. Don't desire they shit.
Nope, leave that stuff alone.
It's theirs.
Yeah. Don't be desire that.
We be fucking up out here, y'all.
Yes, sir, we do.
We be fucking up out here. Alright? We gotta get it right. Keep going, Tim.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 18.
Oh, 18 is real good. I like 18.
Give it
Now, all the people witnessed the thunder and the flashes of lightning and the sound of the trumpet and the smoking mountain. And as they looked, the people were afraid, and they trembled to move backward and stood at a safe distance. Verse 19.
Yeah.
Then they said to Moses, "You speak to us and we will listen. We do not let God speak to us or we will die."
Chickens.
Verse 20. Moses said to the people, "Do not be afraid, for God has come in order to test you, and in order that the fear of him, that is, a profound reverence for him, will remain with you, so that you do not sin."
And that right there is why we do this shit. Because the Most High, He is here to test to see your faith. And this for the nation of Yisrael. We all gonna have our trials and our tribulations.
True that.
All of them gonna have them. So, where your faith at? You know the Most High got your back or what? Because right there it just said, what did it just say, Tim?
So that you do not sin.
A little bit before that.
A profound reverence for him will remain with you.
Just read 18 for me.
18.
Yep.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 18. Now all the people witnessed the thunder and the flashing of lightning and the sound of the trumpet and the smoking mountain. As they looked, the people were afraid, and they trembled and moved backward and stood at a safe distance. Verse 19. Then they said to Moses, "You speak to us and we will listen. But do not let God speak to us or we will die."
No doubt.
Verse 20. Moses said to the people, "Do not be afraid, for God has come in order to test you.
See?
And in order that fear of him, that is, a profound reverence for him, will remain with you so that you do not sin."
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
So you do not sin.
Verse 21.
Yeah.
So the people stood at a safe distance. But Moses approached the thick cloud where God was. Verse 22. Then the Lord said to Moses, "This you shall say to the Israelites, you have seen for yourselves that I have spoken to you from heaven. Verse 23. You shall not make other gods to worship besides me. Gods of silver or gods of gold. You shall not make these lifeless idols for yourselves. Verse 24.
So hold on. We're gonna stop right there. We need to talk about this for a second. What do y'all think about this? Brother D, give us some clarity on what we just heard.
All right, they had just came out of Egypt, and the God, he descended upon Mount Sinai, and he was putting the law down to the Israelites, and letting them know this is his law, and these were the laws for them to follow. People were afraid, but he wanted them to be afraid because he wanted them to respect and stay away from sin. So he put all these laws down, and like I said, these were the 10 commandments, even though in total is 666 commandments within the 10. But as a people, if we just follow the 10 commandments, I think we're following all of them. Because like I say, I mean, it's just common sense. Most of the 10 commandments are common sense. And if you're trying to be a righteous person, then the thou shalt not shouldn't be a burden.
Oh man, that's right. I agree. I totally agree. Alright, I'm gonna start around the corner with Divine real quick. Hey, Divine, what do you think about this? Do you think these laws are important?
Yeah, most definitely. Of course, without the laws, this world wouldn't be able to have, some type of structure. Even though, we kind of lost right now and don't know who he is. If, somebody want to know who they is, what the laws, how the laws working, all you got to do is look in the scripture.
That's where it is, man.
Yeah.
People think we be making this stuff up, man. Did we make it up?
No, it's just in the book.
It's in the book.
It's in the book.
Oh,
The
okay,
Bible.
cool.
The scriptures. It's in the Bible.
Okay.
Definitely in the
Well,
Bible.
then, I know, Tim, I know you read this stuff right here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But
I woke up this morning and I read it, and I like how the story started off. And Moses did his thing, and the Most High was giving them directions that I liked about, the mountains, and I mean, we're telling them, you have to worship the Creator, because I'm the one who can give you this and that. That's why you don't have nothing. You don't believe in the Most High, and so it's eternal. Everlasting life, eternal life.
that's what salvation is all about. I definitely agree, Tim. Ben Yekabin, talk to me.
Thought it was really important, really relevant. I liked it because it talked about that the Most High essence that He left in you to keep you from sinning every day. So, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
I agree, no doubt. I think it was definitely needed. I think it was definitely important. So yeah. I think all y'all people out here that be on all that bullshit, y'all just be doing too much.
They like Rico, you trippin' too much. Why the fuck you always see your bad to me? I'm like, nigga, you brag too much. That's federal, nigga, you ask too much. Got some questions while you a Dutch. Smoke one nigga, yeah, we lighting it up. Never trappin', I'm running it up. You asking me questions, you shit out of luck. We gon' light his ass up like a candle, like kick to the alley. That nigga gon' die tonight. Yeah, we blowin' up like a dynamite. Beat his ass up like the boy was an Amorite. They like Rico, you trippin', nigga. Don't talk to no junkie that's doing too much. They like Rico, you trippin', nigga. You shootin' at niggas, you get my attention. I get me a Uzi like Vert, I'ma shake the whole block, make it sound like I'm winning on a mission. Yeah, I'm a little quiet, but don't get it twisted, little nigga. Like, no, this shit can get wicked. I'm focused on paper, but niggas be throwing me off. I can't lie, be thinking I'm tripping. I'm tight to this hoe. I'm thinking about starting a business, just stay out of the trenches. I might have to stretch me a nigga, just cause he was tripping. That's why I don't fuck with these niggas. I can't even fake with these niggas. They live by the gun with the skirt, pull up on the nigga. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I'm all on my grind and I do it to step on the nigga. If it's something that's stuck with a nigga, just know I ain't tripping, cause I'm like Rick, I'm tripping too much. Why the fuck you always see I'm bad too much? I'm like, nigga, you brag too much. That's federal, nigga, you ask too much. Got some questions while you a Dutch. Smoke one nigga, yeah, we lighting it up. Never trapping, I'm running it up. You asking me questions, you shit out of luck. We gon' light this ass up like a candle, like kick to the alley. That nigga gon' die tonight. Yeah, we blowing up like a dynamite. Beat his ass up like the boy was the Amorite. That like Rico, you trippin' a nigga. Don't talk to no junkie that's doing too much. That like Rico, you trippin' a nigga. You shootin' at niggas, you doing too much.
Now the car beat too fast, say we drifting too much. Too much sauce, say we dripping too much. Too much gas in this bitch, say we smoking too much. So I spark up again, I ain't floating enough. Can't find no brother, ain't pulling enough. Can't find no pills, I be rolling too much. Like for real, I might just need me a roller. I'm pushing P like it's sitting in the stroller. Can't shoot your shots, hit the bitch with a floater. These niggas got bird brain, so when it come to getting this bread, gotta move with the toes. We don't put shit up on shirts no more, we put shit up on posters. Before this COVID shit, been sick of you niggas, just call it Ebola. But look, I've been getting off D, done caught a few speeds, kinda get to the teeth like a chuck. Up in the night, I've been sneaking and creeping with Nina, I still fell in love with Beretta. Out in these streets, gotta get moved with a heater for rents, cause cold like the winter. When you get too much cheese, look out for rats, cause they addicted to cheddar.